Salinas, I'm calling with the Aurora Hotel. I have some awesome news for you. You're the winner of our free romantic giveaway for two.
Oh, well, I don't know. Is there any catch to this, or?
Yeah, there's no catch. We just want to put you in our penthouse suite with the honeymoon package, and all we ask in return is for an honest Google or Yelp review of your stay.
It's free?
We'll just need credit card information to hold the reservation and book that room for you, but we will not charge it. That's just basic hotel procedure. But other than that, yes, it's a free stay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. That sounds great.
Perfect, Philip. Congratulations. I'm so excited to set this up for you. So something fun we do here at the Aurora Hotel is we actually address a sweet or saucy note to the guest you will be bringing. So I can give you a second to think about that, and whenever you're ready, I'll be here to write it down for you.
Let me think of something good here. I got a carrot you can nibble on.
Okay, this is a fun one. Let me go ahead and write that down. All right, Philip, now that I have that note written down, the most important question here is who would you like to bring on this free romantic stay?
The name is Grace.
Oh, okay.
So it's true, you're f***ing this d-
Hey, Philip, legally, really quick, we gotta let you know you're live on the radio. Our show's called The Morning Mess with your girl, Camille, on with us right now.
Oh, my God.
Obviously it's true. I want to hear you say it.
We work together. There, you got me. She's
Oh, my
coworker.
God.
We're working closely on a project right now. I thought it'd be good to take her on a trip.
You're going to work with her on a special project? Yeah, I bet that's what you call it. She's a f***ing receptionist. She doesn't do
Wow, it's hurtful. My mom is a receptionist.
She does marketing, too. She doesn't just do reception work. You don't work there. You don't understand what it's like.
You don't understand the struggle.
You wrote her a note about the carrot. That's just...
Oh, damn it.
An office. You don't know what it's like.
Is that your excuse now? Like, please.
No. I was making a joke, yeah, but it was a funny one. I was just being funny. You don't know, because you're not funny. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
This is a
I'm
comedy
not
show?
funny.
Yeah.
You're such a f***ing liar.
Yeah.
I expect her to surprise you.
I'm not a liar. It was a joke. You guys don't understand humor. That's what it is.
Okay.
You invited a different girl, dude.
Yeah, it's called cheating. It's not humor.
Hey, Philip, question for you. Who is better?
Who is better? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, it's completely inappropriate. I'm in a happy relationship.
Or
What are you talking about? I'm not going down this path because it's
Okay.
not. I don't. There's
All
nothing
right.
going on with me.
Let me just... Philip, you still there?
You're not going down the tell the f***ing truth path.
Yeah, that part. Philip, you still
The
there?
truth path.
Philip, you still there?
None of you guys work
Philip,
in
you
an
still
office.
there?
You don't know what it's like.
dude, shut up.
Let me just hang up on him. Hold on.
Please do.
Camille, I just couldn't. He wasn't going to admit to anything. He obviously he's been cheating with this lady at work.
F***ing whore.
Him or the lady?
Yes.
Both.
Both.
Both of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
both. B-O-F. Both.
Man.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. We do have counseling services on standby if you'd like to take them.
I'm going to need to rage for a little bit, okay? This is ridiculous.
You want to rage with her, JD?
I don't know. Rage is a little above my pay grade, but
Honestly, like, I need to punch something
okay.
right now.
No, you don't. But maybe a hug would help.
Yeah, hug.
We'll start with a
Okay.
hug. We'll go to fireball next, and then we'll move on.
Yeah.
Sounds like a date, JD.
All right, we'll hang up.
You're waking up with the morning mess.
Listen every morning.
Okay. Is that right? Is that right to set people up like that? And it's not a gender defense like, oh, I figures a guy would say that about. No, is just that right? I mean, do people have the right to know? Certainly. But do you do it in a public way like that? I think the service would be just as effective in a lot of ways if there was just a private company that did that. The kind of place that I'm at with it is, yes, somebody called the radio station in order to have that found out. But it's generating revenue and ratings in the form of entertainment off of somebody's pain, and off of something that is, not a good thing. Yeah, that could easily just be a service that people do on their own and privately people can find out. Now, if somebody still chooses to want to put, that person out in the meta or the internet or whatever else. I guess they can do that on their platforms if they have them and things like that. And um, then you can go from there. But I don't know. There's something that's mildly, not even mildly, it's just tragic about it that this is what we find to be entertaining at times. People getting caught in certain circumstances, and again, it's in no defense of anybody either way, but you never know everything about a relationship by the time somebody feels like they need to step outside of it. Yeah, there are instances where people are just that way, but we still don't even know their backstory. We don't know why they are that way. And when we talk about unhealed traumas and unaddressed issues and things like that from childhood, adulthood, just bad habits, vices, addictions, we don't give too many of those caveats when it comes to that. Like you heard that lady just say, she called them both, hoes, basically. Um, and again, I don't know that receptionist background. I don't know, did she been through something where even that girlfriend could identify with, what she went through, and they just, you take different paths. You can have two people be in the same car accident, have the same injuries, the same recollections, and one of them will go on to be a motivational speaker and the other might turn into an alcoholic. You don't know how people are going to deal with certain things. So, maybe I'm getting a little too deep for it because it's just a morning radio show, and I say that respectfully. But there's a part of it also where I just think that, man, this, if they did maybe one or two of these a morning, okay, cool. But I would love to know that radio station has a system of people that are doing that throughout the day that other people can call into who don't want to be on the radio, who don't want to, for whatever reason. You might just trigger something in that other person where, the person calls, in this case, the girlfriend calls because she's super desperate to find out. But what does it trigger in that guy to know he's now been put on the radio and in his mind in front of the world? Does that make that lady safe when he gets home? Sometimes we have to think about, the large picture. What else can happen as a result of this? So while we're getting our laughs on the way to work and having coffee and stuff like that, this might just set something else off, and you just never know. I mean, and it doesn't even mean that it has to be. It can be the other way. What happens if he gets home and she's gone ape stuff? Because what did she say? She wants to rage. Rage is not an emotion of control. It's not a thought of control. It is chaos. It is everything coming out at once and often uncontrolled or unchecked. And is she wrong for that? Not necessarily. But if that man went home right now, getting off the phone because they hung up on him, there was no closure for his side. So if he goes home, does he come home to all of his stuff, his property messed up? Does he come, like, I've had that happen, and I wasn't even cheating. Had, clothes, shoes cut up, things like that. And it's like, people are unchecked on both sides. So where it might have been something where he's got vices with women or things like that, if she's talking about she needs to rage, does that mean she has unresolved anger issues? How's her emotional intelligence? Things like that. So there's a lot to consider when we are using people's pain for entertainment. And again, maybe I'm just looking into it way too deeply, but I think for the most part, a lot of us would not want our business put out there when it comes to the worst parts of something. There's definitely things that we can learn from. There's definitely things that we can say, hey, this is something that I went through, and this is something that I can learn from, or I've done it too many times on this very channel. Guys, what are your thoughts? What's your ace up the sleeve advice, comment, experience as I've gone through things, whether it's personal, professional, what have you. So there's a line. There's a line, but I don't think that it's built in for people to be entertained by, educated by, enlightened by, but entertained is a line that I think goes a little beyond. So those are just my thoughts. But what are your thoughts? What is your ace up the sleeve advice, comment, experience? Please leave it in the chat. I would love to hear what you guys have to think on this. And again, maybe I'm just being way too deep about it, but would love to hear your thoughts. And hopefully this finds everybody in your place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul, peace, love, unity, solidarity. And I will say, I'm going to put this at the end, subscriptions to the channel are free. So you see these videos popping up. You can watch other videos. Please share the content, and your friends might like it too. So we'll see you guys soon.